Hi everybody, it's Miss Austin and I'm going to be doing the Lesson 3 practice problems from Unit 3 in Geometry. All right, it says pentagon A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime is the image of pentagon ABCDE after a dilation centered at F. Here's the center of the dilation. So the green one is the image, which means it's the new one, and the blue one here is the original. What is the scale factor of the dilation? To get the scale factor, we're going to take the image divided by the original. And all we have to do is pick one set or one pair of corresponding sides. You could use these two. You could use these two. I'm just going to use these two right here. So this is a side on the image, and it is 5, divided by the side that corresponds to that right there is 3. The scale factor is 5/3. Why did I write scale factors, Miss Austin? Scale factor, sorry. And if you wanted to switch that to a decimal, you could. 1 point, it goes in there one time with 2 left over, 1.6 repeating. So the green one is 1.666 times bigger than the blue one, or 1 2/3 times bigger. All right, number 2. A polygon has perimeter 12 units. It is dilated with a scale factor of 3/4. What is the perimeter of its image? So we've got some polygon, and when you walk around it, it's 12 units. We know it has been dilated by 3/4. So that means the new shape is smaller. 3/4 is 0.75. We don't have to have a picture of the shape to know that if I dilate whatever this was by 3/4, then the perimeter of the new one is going to be 3/4 as big. So 12 times 3/4. You could change this to a decimal and type it in your calculator if you want. I'm going to show you how to do it in your head. 12 times 3 is 36 divided by 4. The new one would have a perimeter of 9. And by the way, you could automatically cross these two out because if it had a perimeter of 12, well, that would mean it wasn't dilated at all. And if it had a perimeter of 16, that would mean the new shape was bigger, but the scale factor was less than 1. All right. Number 3. Triangle ABC is taken to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime by a dilation. Which of these scale factors for the dilation would result in an image that is larger? So if the scale factor is bigger than 1, we know it's going to be larger. If the scale factor is less than 1, between 0 and 1, so like a half, a fourth, 3/4, then it's going to be smaller. So I'm supposed to look over here at these numbers, and I need to pick one that's bigger than 1. There's lots of ways to look at this and figure this out. If you don't know what 3/5 is equal to, you could plug it into your calculator. Another quick check is in a fraction, if the top number is smaller than the bottom, then the number is less than 1. So this is smaller, 3/5, that's 0.6. 13/17, that's more than half, right? But less than 1, so not going to be bigger. 1 wouldn't change it. A dilation of 1 would keep it exactly the same. And this one, 4/3, is actually 1.3 repeating. 1 1/3. So a scale factor of something bigger than 1 means it's going to be larger. Uh-oh, I need a ruler. Dilate quadrilateral ABC using center D and scale factor 2. So this isometric paper is very nice. Here's my center. And I'm just going to dilate by a scale factor of 2. So right now from D to A, it's going across 2 triangles. Well, I've got to double that because the scale factor is 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. Trying to find something to use as a straight edge here. So there's your A prime. D to C is 1, 2, 3. So if I double that, it's going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's C prime. I might have to take a commercial break and go get a ruler. I didn't have one in here. And then B is kind of hard to see, so I would use this relationship. It's 2 across from A to B. Well, there's my new A, and so it's got to be double, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. B prime. And then connect. And then just make sure that it looks right. Here's the original. Does that A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime look twice as big? It does. Number 5, dilate figure G. I can't tell if that looks like, it kind of looks like a bird or half an ice cream cone. Using center B and a scale factor of 3, I'm going to go get a ruler. Well, I can't find a ruler, so I'm going to have to be creative. I'm going to use a piece of paper. So I'm going to switch over to pencil here. So I like to draw the lines from the center to the point. And I'm going to draw it kind of long, right? Because right now from B to this point, I have to triple that length. So I'm just going to use this piece of paper. Right now it's that long, right? So that's 1. And then I have to do 2, 3. So this is this point right here. Okay, now from here to here, I'm going to draw a line through here. I remeasure it here. From here to here is this long, and I need it triple. So I go 2, 3. If you had a ruler, you could do it with a ruler. Okay, this one, the circle's going to be, the half circle can be a little challenging. All right, B to G, I might not have drawn that long enough. Well, it's right there. 2, 3. That's the top right there. And then finally I've got this point. I guess a Post-it note wasn't the best idea because it keeps sticking. I'm going to use a regular piece of paper on this one. That's how long it is right there. So twice as long and 3 times as long. As you had a ruler, you could obviously measure. So this was this point, which gets connected to this one. That's the bottom. That's this one. And then this is a circle, which you could get more points. Oh boy, Miss Austin. Just going to keep doing this till it looks good. pretty good. What could you do if you wanted to be more precise? You could get like another point here or another point here to help guide your points. All right, that was number 5. Number 6, last one. Polygon Q is a scaled copy of P. So that means this is the new one. This is the image, and this is the original. The way they told me. They didn't put any, letters on it. So I have to be very careful of how they worded it. This is the new one. What is the value of X is 6. What is the scale factor? I'm not sure why they even gave me 6, because to get the scale factor, remember that's how we started out the lesson? We take the image and divide it by the original. We just have to find one pair of corresponding sides. Well, these correspond. 4 goes to 3, right? So I take the image divided by the original. This is 3/4 as big as this, or 0.75, which is letter A. Okay, hope that helped, and I'll see you soon.